What's up, guys? Okay, so I don't know if this is a new Nerd Talk episode. I don't know if that's up yet, but here's this. I found my camera, so I'm going to start the Star Trek reviews. So, the first one, Star Trek the Motion Picture. Okay, so, yeah, the plot. Basically about the Enterprise, and they're back. The whole crew is back, and they're trying to stop this thing. I haven't watched this one in a while. And yeah, it's a pretty boring movie. I have to say, this is my least favorite of all the Star Trek movies, just because this is so boring. This is like whole scenes in the movie. There's just like no dialogue or anything. Even when there is talking, it's boring talking. It's like no action or anything. It's just they just try to jam as much special effects in it as possible, and they just don't really. Special effects don't stand the test of time anyway. So it's just, and this is the longer version too. I think this is probably the longest Star Trek movie. This one is 143 minutes. That's kind of long. This one took a while to get. This one took me like a week to get through just because how boring it was. Yeah, I can't really say a whole lot about this one. The costumes are kind of dumb in this one too. Their whole outfits. Yeah. My dad saw this when this first came out, and he said it was amazing for him just because he hadn't seen Star Trek in so long. Because it'd been like 10 years since the show, and he said when the Enterprise comes up, that's the only good scene in the movie actually, when the Scotty and Captain Kirk are in the little shuttle thing, and they go out and see the whole Enterprise. And it's playing the whole Star Trek music. That's probably the best scene in the movie. But he said, my dad said when he was in the theaters, everyone was clapping when that happened. So I guess I could see why. That's kind of a cool scene. But other than that, the movie's just total crap. It just seems like, I'm sure this made a ton of money too. They just were like, hey, we got all these good characters. People are going to pay to see it. Let's just throw some crap together and do it. And make some money. So basically that's it. That's Star Trek the Motion Picture. And it's got everyone's in it. Stephen Collins is Decker, who is the dad on Seventh Heaven. In Star Trek 4, the lady, and that's the mom on Seventh Heaven. So I noticed that. That's kind of cool. But yeah, don't have a whole lot to say about this one. I'll probably the next time I'll watch this probably when I watch all the Star Trek movies over again. But I probably just wouldn't sit down and watch this by itself, just because it's not very good. And its sequel is so much better, which will be the next review. So, yeah, that's Star Trek Motion Picture. See you guys later.